Hey parents, it's Coach K, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the Parent Concept. This week, the concept is called Love Yours. Now, that inspiration came from one of my favorite artists, J. Cole. He has a song called Love Yours, and I really love that song because it just reminds us all that it's important to make sure that we value and that we love on what we've been given and what is in our grasp. So we can hope and pray and work towards the future, but the things that we have right here in our hands is so precious. It's so precious and it's so, valuable, even if you can't see the full value in it yet. I'm going to tell y'all a really quick story, and this will bring everything into full context really quick. So I was in church one Sunday, and I was sitting behind this young lady, and she has two kids, a little boy and a little girl. And it was just like amazing to see how she was like either holding their hand or like having her hand on the back of their neck or like just in some way showing affection towards her kids, just freely and openly, just like making sure that they know that they're loved in this big old room full of people. They can feel their mother's touch and know that they are loved in that very moment just because of her presence, right? And she did that, and then the kids reciprocated. Like, you can tell that this is not something that she just started doing. She does this all the time, and it's like embedded in how she loves as a mother. And it was beautiful to see because it's like, wow, you don't always see that every day. Sometimes parents or kids are not receptive to the love that they've been given, or like they're not receptive to it. So to see a mother do that, display her love so publicly, and then see those younger kids reciprocate that in a way where it's like the mom could feel that love too, really reminded me of why it's important to make sure, you love yours. As a parent, it can be tough to, you know, always be present and be aware of what's going on or be, you know, locked into what's happening because you have so many things that you're trying to balance at one time. But I just want to encourage you to really just be really vigilant and focused on displaying love to your kids publicly at home, just making sure that you love yours often. And that way they can know what that feels like, what that affection feels like, and learn how to receive and give that love back. You can do it in your own way. It doesn't have to look like how anybody else is doing it, but being intentional about showing your affection and being intentional about displaying love, it's going to be so vital because you got to remember that you're raising somebody's future husband, somebody's future wife, somebody daddy, somebody mama. And we want that love to be transferred. We want it to be, transferred throughout the generations. And I think that there's nothing like being accepted or feeling accepted from your parents and receiving that, validation from your parents, even though we don't need to seek it, you know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful to receive it as a child, even as an adult, because we call our parents for everything. So this week, focus on loving yours. And even when they get on your nerves, coming back after you have to discipline them and all that different stuff, coming back and telling them why you had to do what you had to do and that it was out of love can make a world of difference when it comes to, how they move and how they operate out here in the world. So this week's concept is love yours. I hope that this was helpful. Y'all be blessed. And, come back next week. We'll have another parent concept, and hopefully they are helping you to just think about things and just to be aware of some things that you may lose sight of or that you just haven't had the time to really think about. So, all right, y'all, if you need support, feel free to reach out to me, DM me, leave a comment. I'm here to help and assist. Until next time, stay focused, trust God, and respect the process. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.